Or if I've gone on a bit long, we're nearly there.
Take your time.
But he does finally turn to God. In verse 9 to 12, Jacob prayed, O God of my father Abraham, God of my father Isaac, O Lord, who said to me, go back to your country and your relatives, and I will make you prosper. I am unworthy of all the kindness and faithfulness you have shown your servant. I had only my staff when I crossed this Jordan, but now I have become two groups. Save me, I pray, from the hand of my brother Esau, for I am afraid he will come and attack me, and also the mothers with their children. But you have said, I will surely make you prosper, and will make your descendants like the sand of the sea, which cannot be counted. Finally, he acknowledges God. But he still goes ahead with sending all his groups of his family and flocks ahead. And it wasn't until we read in verse 24 when Jacob was left alone. Finally, God gets to Jacob. And a man, it says, wrestled with him till daybreak. That man was probably the Lord in the person of a human being. Jacob, he surrendered his flocks. He surrendered his goats and camels. He's even surrendered his family. But he hadn't surrendered himself. And now God has Jacob alone. No doubt Jacob may have come up with a scheme to try and get out of the fight. But as the fight progresses, they were evenly matched. But only in appearance. The Lord could have won at any time. And sometimes maybe we can feel we can contend with God. We can rebel against him, argue a point of theology and say, no, I know best. Or maybe you're like Jonah and run the opposite way. And God, he will allow us to do this. He's given us free will. But he can and he will intervene. Just like he did with Jonah. Like he's doing here with Jacob. And finally, Jacob surrenders. He acknowledges God and his greatness. We, too, we serve a God who is greater than us. And we cannot conquer anything of much until he conquers us. I'd just like to finish with a few words from Job. Job chapter 11. Verse 13 to 19. Yet if you devote your heart to him and stretch out your hands to him, if you put away the sin that's in your hand and allow no evil to dwell in your tent, then you will lift up your face without shame. You will stand firm without fear. You will surely forget your trouble, recalling as it was only as waters gone by. And life will be brighter than the noonday, and the darkness will become like morning. You will be secure, because there is hope. You will look about you and take your rest in safety, and you will lie down with no one to make you afraid. And many will court your favour, but the eyes of the wicked will fail. Jacob surrendered. He could not fight anymore. He couldn't fight God. And he couldn't fight Esau. And God blesses him. But he's a changed man. With a changed name, he's now called Israel. May we surrender to God and allow him to change us.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Everything's really,